Hello, Sharon, and welcome to your shadow reading. I had to look and make sure I was like, been checking through these. How are you? So, what we are going to get in today are the character attributes of your shadow. So, I'm going to be using the archetype deck, which is literally going to point out for you the three different characteristics of your shadow. And for the reference of this video, your shadow is all the parts of yourself that you have pushed to the back and started denying in order to make life easier for yourself. This can be something as simple as you used to sing or dance and then life got ahead of you, so you started not doing it, but it's really an important part of you need to pull back, or something as difficult as a blockage, like you stopped expressing yourself because the people around you didn't want to hear what you had to say. But either way, this is not about fixing yourself or perfecting or anything. This is about being aware of the things that you no longer accept about yourself, because you need all your pieces for this journey: the good, the bad, the ugly. All of these are necessary pieces to create the character needed to complete your journey. So we're going to get down to the three pieces of that. I'm about to pull for those now, all at one time. And then I'm going to pull for the energy that you need to integrate your shadow, to pull those pieces to love all parts of yourself. So let's get started. What is the first characteristic of Sharon? All right, one. Last one. What is the third characteristic? All right, now I'm going to flip one at a time. The first characteristic is the addict, and this can be in relationship with an actual substance like food or drink or a drug, or this can be to a particular type of person or a pattern that sort of has control over your life, something that keeps repeating. This can be the pattern, addiction to like bad guys. Could be a thing. Addiction to drama, addiction to difficulties in relationship, addiction to all sorts of things. But there's an addictive pattern here that is meant for you to recognize and confront within yourself, because once you're able to confront it within yourself, you can see it in other people. Are you an adrenaline junkie? That could be a thing. I just want you to know that the addict is a pattern and mindset, something that you can't stop, something that you do compulsively, not necessarily just like a drug addict, although that could be something that's an issue too. You know, this is meant to poke things inside you so that you start processing them. The next traits that you need to look at with a microscope are that of the orphan. How is your relationship with your parents? This is usually a lingering of feelings of abandonment. Um, Things that make you not be able to mature properly, like you feel like pieces of your childhood were missing. So it makes you sort of seek out family and everybody else, even if they're not your family. This could also mean stuff like you would stay in a relationship too long because you like this family or siblings, or even things with friendships. You might stay with that friend too long because you've grown attached to that family, because you're still seeking that family within you. Although the light part of this is the fact that you learned independence and you have conquered any fears of surviving. You know you can survive on your own. There's a part of you that wants to reclaim that safety, that nurturing, that feeling that I don't have to do this alone. And you want that community feeling. The last part of your shadow is that of the warrior. Um, this means that you are willing to win at any cost. This is cutthroat energy. This feels very heavily like you had to survive. Or you had to do a lot earlier on in life. Are you the oldest child? Are you the child of parents who weren't ready to have children, possibly with this? Were you raised by your grandparents or anything like that? These are all possibilities that come here, because this is all about strength. That could be the pattern that you're addicted to, having to be strong, having to solve problems all the time because you take it on so much. The strength and the skills that you have are meant to be used to conquer the parts of yourself that are still fighting. Like you don't have to fight anymore. And that really feels like what is the nature of what is being asked for you to be healed in your shadow now. Something about the child parts of you, the parts of you that still feel nervous, so to speak. So now what I'm going to pull for is the energy deck. I'm going to pull for what energy Sharon needs to embrace in order to integrate the shadow. What energy Sharon needs to embrace to integrate the shadow. Almost hopped out at me there. Let's see. The door to personal happiness and healing. So you need to work on your sacral solar plexus chakra. Sorry, I had to. Your solar plexus chakra. You need to eat more yellow foods. There are actual sacral chakra meditations and frequencies you can go to sleep to, found on YouTube. And letting go of past attachments or any attachments you have, especially with relationships that are repeating the pattern in your head, that you need somebody or that you're afraid to let go. Because that's what the issue is. It's making you attach onto things that no longer serve you. You don't need that at all. So this has been your reading. Let me know if you have any questions or if this helped you out. You have a good day.